and now we're beginning day 4. Day 3 ended up being over an hour long, so it took forever to save, and in fact, when I started saving it at, what was it, 9-10 p.m. last night, it is 10:12. Although, technically, because of daylight savings, it's actually, like, it used to be 9:12 right now. I hate daylight savings. I really hate it. I hate it so much. Like, now, that means the sun is going to rise even later than usual. And I don't like that. I'm a morning person. I hate it. It's the worst. And yeah, you know, like, it's nice to essentially gain an hour in the fall, but I don't like that more than I hate this daylight savings where we spring forward. I miss living in a country that didn't have daylight savings, because daylight savings is so stupid. And I'm pretty sure, what is it, only Arizona and like a couple other states don't celebrate daylight savings. Or celebrate makes it sound like holiday. They don't have daylight savings. I don't know. They're way smarter than all the people that do have daylight savings. Because I'm so sick and tired of it. It drives me nuts. So yeah. I'm just gonna stitch. My laptop decided to restart, so you guys missed some of these greens. I was working on uploading day 2, but since it restarted, you know, obviously it shut everything down. I'm not going to continue to try again until either I'm done with this or it's, you know, class on Tuesday and I'm up on campus, because it's really irritating when that happens. Ugh. Oh well, back to this. Did you make it in, Pearl? I can still see your tail. There you go. I'm better. Yes. Did you sleep well? How did you sleep? Aw, I'm giving you little kisses. You're so sweet. Vacuum woke you up, huh, darling? It's okay. almost forgot to do the blue glowing stuff around the orb. So close to not getting it. Oh man. Alright, so all of the normal stitching, except for the metallics, is done. I think. So it goes around the border twice. And then there's his claws and his teeth. And then I think after that everything is just outlining and the beads. So, yay! He looks really cool! Whoops, I forgot to finish his hand. I think that's all that was left. No, wait, there's still a little bit here. How did I miss this? Did my thread run out and I just thought I finished? I don't know, you guys. Going crazy. I don't even remember if this is the color I've worked on. No, this is a color I did yesterday, so I'd have to watch day 3 to see what happened that I missed. This many stitches, like, it's kind of weird. I don't know. I've gotten everything but the metallic stitches. Oh man. Ah, crap. I'm supposed to have a half stitch right here. I might be able to cover it up. I'm not going to pull all those stitches out just for one. Okay, so I didn't really end up getting any opinions. Like on Instagram, one person said gold, so I think what I want to do is I just did the claws and the teeth silver because, I mean, that makes more sense. But I'm thinking of doing the border in gold and then his scales in silver, so then I can have both. If I start making my way through and I think the gold looks too weird, you know, I'll take it out and do silver, but as of right now, I would like to do the gold, so I'm gonna go do that. like how it looks. I think it balances nicely with the gold around him. So I think I'm going to stick with it and do gold on the inside and the outside. Oh no! I missed a stitch! Oh no! Oh dear! And I think I just ripped the fabric. Oops. Or not the fabric, I ripped the thread. I did. I hate metallic thread. Okay, so I'm gonna knot this off and finish that stitch. Oh my goodness, I hope that's the only one. Ay 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 ay. Alright. I think all the stitches are done. All that's left is the backstitching and putting on the beads. It is 8:30 though, so I think I'm gonna call it a night. It's slightly tilted, but yeah. There we go. He looks awesome. Got about 7.5 hours of work done. I'm sorry if I don't seem super excited. I just did everything for my outro, and I talked for like 15 minutes, and I was just about to hit stop so I could save the video when my laptop restarted. Like, and I was really passionate about what I was talking about. I really got into it, and it just really sucks, because, like, it was spontaneous. I didn't have it planned at all, so now it's not going to seem as genuine because I've already talked about it, and it didn't record. Or, well, it didn't save. It did record, it just didn't save. So, 7.5 hours. I only have the backstitching and the beads left. I've been watching Flashpoint. I love Amy Jo Johnson, and I've really been enjoying the show so far, so I'm going to continue watching it. I'm attached to a lot of the characters. I'm really happy. Like, I was fully prepared to only like Amy Jo, because I love Amy Jo, but I like everybody. She's my favorite character, though. I finished the first season of House of Anubis. It was really good. I don't really plan on continuing it, though, just because, like, I think that ending was, like, perfect. And from what I've looked around, it looks like they might be talking about doing a season 4. And I don't want to get really into it and then, first off, have my first character leave at, like, the end of the 3rd season, I think, from what I saw. And then have it leave off somewhere, like, open-ended. Like, I just, ugh. There were so many times where I just got so irritated with the characters that I'm just like, whatever. I don't care anymore. What I was getting really passionate about was in my supply chain management class, we had a speaker come in from Konami, the gaming company in Japan. And it was really funny. Like, I haven't thought about it in a while, but he mentioned Frogger and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Frogger is one of my absolute favorite games of all time. And I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! Growing up. I still have the movie on DVD and all of my cards. So I loved that show when Yu-Gi was still on it. Once he left, I was just like, what is this? What? And then it was like a dueling academy. Like, it was weird. I was like, whatever. It's called Yu-Gi-Oh! You need Yu-Gi, okay? Like, I would have loved to have seen how Yugi did without Yami. Like, it would have been awesome, but whatever. That wasn't what I was talking about before. He was supposed to only be there and talk for like 20 minutes, but he ended up talking for over an hour. And he was one of the best speakers I've ever heard. Like, he had my attention the entire time. I was smiling, I was laughing, I was enjoying it. It was great. After he finished everything and he had a Q&A, I asked, I just said, I'm a military brat as well, so I have to ask, what's your favorite place out of everywhere you've been? He had a map of the world before, and he had different colored pins on all of the continents and countries and everything, everywhere that he'd been. And they were color-coded for when he was a military brat, for when he was in the military himself, and from when he was working with Konami and they sent him somewhere. And he said in Europe, it was Spain. I think he said Marbella. Was it Marbella? Was it Cordoba? He said Spain. My family absolutely loved Spain when we were stationed there. And then, not last summer, but the summer before that, we went back to visit Spain, and it was still spectacular. I wasn't fluent in Spanish anymore, though, so it wasn't quite as easy as when I was fluent in Spanish. Anyways, and then he said he absolutely just loved Asia in general, but Japan was his most favorite. And so, I thought that was really exciting. I have a lot of military brat friends, but a lot of them don't love to travel that much, and he really liked to travel. So I was like, yes, like I love to travel too. Tell me all about it. uh, he said the only continent he had left was Antarctica. I have Antarctica and South America, so I really want to go to South America. By the way, Canada is the one I want to go to the most. Anyways, I'm still like avoiding what I got really passionate about. Uh, I don't even know how I led into it really, but it was with the whole Frogger and Yu-Gi-Oh thing. I I think it would be really cool to work for a company where you genuinely enjoy like their products and all that. And I think it would be awesome to work for a company like Konami. Like, I love Frogger. I love Frogger. I have a Twister shirt on, but I love Frogger so much more than Twister. And God, I think I even have a CD for Frogger. Like, I love it. Like a CD-ROM, you know, like I have a game. um, and I love Yu-Gi-Oh! So it'd be really cool. And, you know, like talking to customers, I think it would be so much better when the employees are passionate about what they're working about. Like, I could just imagine talking to someone and, you know, just like, oh yeah, you know, I don't know if I want to buy this Frogger game or not. And it would be so different if the person was like, oh my God, I love Frogger. Like, it's not the same as, you know, old classic Frogger, but it's still really fun compared to someone that's just like, oh yeah, you know, Frogger's great. And they don't really have that much knowledge about it. I think it would be really awesome just to work for a company that you're passionate about everything they have. Uh, I don't know if I'm going to be working for Konami. I highly doubt it, but I think that would be really cool. Um, like I'm so burnt out now. I'm like so upset because I was so passionate about it, and then my leftovers started. Ah. Oh, I remember one of the other things I was saying. Like, I know my question didn't really pertain to Konami as a company necessarily, but a lot of the places that he'd been to, you know, were from when he was a military brat and then when he was in the military himself. And one of the things I noticed, he had never been to Australia until he joined Konami. Hey, Pearl. Like, the military didn't send him there. So I thought it was really exciting that he got a new continent from, you know, the new place he worked with. And, like, they actually have not plants, but manufacturers, I think. They do have a place in Australia, so he didn't just go there for fun. But so like I felt like my question did kind of pertain to the subject, you know, just like out of all the places you've been to, what was your favorite? And because Japan was one of his favorites, Konami is that's where it is. Konami is like stationed in Japan. It's a Japanese company. And so he gets to go to Japan a lot, and obviously he's happy about that. At near the beginning of his presentation, one of the guys sitting around me was like, well, when you were in the military in this year, you know, in like 1993, did you know Sergeant blah, 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 blah? And the speaker was just like, I don't know. Or actually, I think it was in like the 80s. I don't know, but it was like a long time ago. And it was like, no, he does not know that guy. Like, no. I anytime someone asks a question like that, it really irritates me unless it was like within the last 5 years because really like you're not going to remember someone from 20 plus years ago unless you really got to know them very well. Like and I have people asking those type of questions all the friggin' time. It's really annoying. Like but the big kicker, the question the teacher made fun of. One of the guys is like, where was the best place to party? It was like, really, dude? Really? Really? Oh my goodness. Like, no, no. Okay, out of all three of those, mine was the closest to being relevant to Konami. Konami, what am I saying? Oh man. It was great. Yeah, like this is what happens, you guys, when my laptop is being a jerk. My passion just goes like, and daylight savings just blows. Like, it should only be 8:11 right now, not 9:11. Seriously, I forgot to change my alarm clock, but I've been setting a time, not a timer, an alarm on my iPad. So it went off only, I think I have it set for 45 minutes after my normal alarm clock goes off. Could be wrong, but so it went off before my normal alarm clock was going to go off at, an hour late technically. And I was like, what? Like, I am a super light sleeper. Why didn't my alarm clock go off? And I leaned over and I was like, oh, daylight savings, that's right. Blah. For some reason, I was thinking it was tonight. I don't know. Didn't hurt me either way. I got out of bed. Once the sun is up, like, I can't stay in bed unless I'm sick. It's weird. It is weird. Okay. Ugh. And of course, because of daylight savings, the sun is coming up later, which means I have to wait longer to start stitching. Which also means when I have my 8:30 a.m. class, when I'm driving to school, the sun will either not be up or will be right on the horizon shining into my eyes. Seeing as that's how it's been every other semester, I'm gonna have sun in my eyes. Which really sucks. I hate that. I have blue eyes and they're very sensitive. Like when I get my eyes dilated, they stay dilated way longer than most people's. Like, oi. In fact, the last time I had my eyes dilated, I was given this, okay? And I had never seen something like this before. And it was given to me after my eyes were dilated. And I don't know if you guys have ever had it happen before, but it becomes extremely difficult to see up close. And I'm nearsighted, so like without my glasses, here it's clear, but like over there it's blurry. So I was like nothing was working for me. Like I could not freaking see, and I was just like, what is this? Like normally they give you glasses that are papery and plastic and really stupid. Well, I was given like a face wrap thing. Which is the weirdest looking thing ever. Like, I feel like the first time I looked at myself, I was like, RoboCop? What? Like, what is this? What? Like, I feel like such a dork. And then later that day, I had to go to my classes. Or no, only one class I had, my Accounting 402 class. So I drove to school like this. And the glasses I had before these ones, they tinted, but not too dark, so like it wasn't really helpful. And now I have like clip-on sunglasses, so if they take too long to tint, I can just pop those right on and it's all good. So and then when I was walking around campus with them on, I felt like such a dork. I was just like, oh my god, like everyone is going to be staring at me. No one did, but it felt like they were, like I have this weird thing on my face. It's wrapping around my face. Like, I think I was trying to like hide the edges with my hair to make it look like I was just wearing normal sunglasses. It was so funny. It was hilarious. I didn't talk about that at all the first time around. I didn't even talk about Flashpoint at all the first time around. I'm just talking about new things. So I'm going to end it here before my laptop decides to restart again, and I just talk for like 2 minutes. So I will finish this tomorrow, and I'll see you guys soon.